In August 2015, China and Russia conducted joint military training exercises in a display of power and alliance. Just half a century ago, the two nations were at odds and fearing nuclear war. But today, China and Russia work together in groups like BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So why do China and Russia love each other? Well, in the early 20th century, China and Russia were both in the middle of communist revolutions. National leaders Joseph Stalin and Mao Zedong even created similar cults of personality surrounding their leadership. However, when Stalin died in 1953, his successor denounced his repressive regime and created a rift between China and the USSR. In 1961, because of the USSR's divergent ideology, Mao's regime called the new Soviet government revisionist traitors. At the peak of Cold War tension, the two almost went to war over territorial conflicts. But when the Cold War ended in the 90s, so did a de facto alliance between the US and China against Soviet Russia. Diplomatic tensions thawed. As the two countries expanded economically, they found it mutually beneficial to pursue a constructive partnership. The success of this new alliance led to the 2001 Treaty of Friendship and Cooperation, ensuring, well, military cooperation. The alliance between these world superpowers has served to make both countries more powerful. Russia is the largest country with the second strongest military in the world. They have more nuclear weapons than even the United States. Meanwhile, China has one of the largest economies and is the most populous nation. As of 2014, after the US, China and Russia spend the most on their militaries. Their alliance has flourished, especially since 2014, when the US and Europe imposed economic sanctions on Russia for invading Ukraine. Russians have been able to support their economy with increased business ties to China, and China has benefited from increased preeminence in the Eurasia region, slowly rising up to counterbalance Western dominance. However, today, experts claim the countries remain suspicious of one another. Russia, in the midst of an economic recession, wants a higher price for their oil than China is willing to pay. And China is wary of Russia's military and energy links to India and Vietnam, both of whom are China's rivals. Also, in the wake of Russia's annexation of Crimea, China is concerned about potential border conflicts with their northern neighbor. All in all, they have quite a few minor but potentially serious conflicts, which undermine complete trust in one another. America and Europe are watching Russia and China's diplomatic friendship carefully. Western leaders have already stepped up efforts to pivot to Asia and address future competition from the East. Although the US and the European Union still lead the world in nominal GDP figures, the combined military and economic might of China and Russia cannot be ignored. Their cooperation through billion-dollar energy deals, trade, and military training drills has the world wondering what the future holds for the Sino-Russian alliance. Russia isn't China's only close ally in the region. China also supports North Korea. To find out why, watch this video.
In 1949, they first recognized each other diplomatically, and in 1950, China helped North Korea out militarily. They share a border that runs over 1,400 kilometers and are frequent trade partners.
Thanks for watching TestTube News. Don't forget to like and subscribe for new videos every day.